Hey there, I'm Josh Sokol, the CEO and creator of SimpleRisk. In this video, we will go through a high-level overview of the SimpleRisk user interface. Let's start with the bar at the top before we talk about the menu options on the left. We'll call this the hamburger menu. Click it and it'll hide the left menu to give you more screen real estate. You can click it again to bring that menu back. At the very top of the screen, you're going to see a magnifying glass icon. If you click this magnifying glass icon, it will open up a search field. Now you can search for a risk ID and the system will bring you to that risk ID. But with our advanced search extra, you can also search for keywords. It'll search the system for that word and it'll bring up a menu showing the list of all the places you can find that keyword. We also have a help menu in SimpleRisk in the top right corner. If you click this help menu, it'll show you a list of a bunch of different options available to help you. There's a user profile menu at the top right corner as well. If you click on that, it'll show you your profile as well as the ability to log out of the SimpleRisk instance. When you first log in, it should look something like this. The reporting menu will be expanded with the overview page selected. This page is designed to be a stoplight view into your risk management posture, where red is bad, or at least an action that needs to be taken, and green is good, or an action that has been taken. Let's take a quick high-level look at the other menu options. At the very top, you'll find the governance menu. This is where you create your frameworks and controls, you can add your documentation, and you can define exceptions. Below that, you'll see the risk management menu. This is where you can create risk and keep your risk registry, plan mitigations for those risks, you can perform reviews of those risks, and then make sure that your risks are being re-reviewed on a regular basis. Below that, you'll find the compliance menu. Compliance is where we validate that our controls are operating effectively. So here you'll find the ability to create tests, to kick off your audits, and then to view both active and past audits. Underneath that, you'll find the asset management menu. We have the ability to do automated discovery of your assets if you're on the same network as your SimpleRisk instance. You can also manually create assets in the system, and you can create groups of assets to more easily manage the assets in your environment. Next, we have the vulnerability management menu. This is for users who have our vulnerability management extra, which is integration with Tenable.io, Qualys, and Rapid7 Expos and Insight VM. We also have the incident management menu. These are for users who have access to our incident management extra. Here you have the ability to create incidents, to respond to incidents, to see lessons learned, and then report on the different incidents in your environment. We also have a brand new artificial intelligence menu. This will provide you recommendations for your GRC program based on your answers to contextual questions under the configure menu. Next, we have the assessments menu. The assessments menu gives you the ability to create self-assessments if you are in a SimpleRisk core instance. However, if you have our risk assessment extra, you have the ability to create contacts, to add questions, to create templates of lists of questions, to create questionnaires with contacts and templates and binding them together, and then to review the results. Next, we have the reporting menu. The reporting menu gives you a list of all sorts of different reports, whether it's things like risk trend or risk appetite. We give you risk advice. You can see how risk map to controls. And then lastly, we have the configure menu. The configure menu has all the settings for your SimpleRisk instance, and we'll talk about that in more detail in another video.